Meet the M1, your all-in-one tech companion. A monster tool in compact form. Imagine a world where you no longer need to fumble around with multiple remotes. With the M1's infrared capabilities, all your remotes are under one universal controller, preloaded with a library of commonly used remote commands. Functions like volume adjustment or temperature control are always at your fingertips. Read and store NFC cards and tags. Scan and clone RFID cards and fobs. Analyze signals, open gates, doors, and boom barriers. Featuring onboard Wi-Fi. Also, deploy your own payloads and scripts. That's a bad USB. Use GPIO pins to interface with hardware. Transfer data seamlessly between your M1 and computer. Interact with devices and even extend functions with modules. The M1 by Monster Tech. It's a tool for today, built for tomorrow. Meet the...
Okay, so the first thing that was interesting about that video was I didn't understand why he kept going like this. I thought, does he have lice? He has some kind of eczema, skin condition. Turns out he was just trying to indicate that he was hot, because the first thing he used the remote control for was to turn the air conditioning on. I'm like, oh, okay. I was feeling bad for him. I thought he had some kind of a medical problem. It's interesting from the standpoint of being a universal remote, because I know I personally have tons of remotes for stuff. The garage door, the TV, the fans, a variety of things, and this guy seems to have even more uses for his remote. Beyond that, though, I don't have a lot of use for hacking tools, and I'm assuming that the audience for this probably knows why you would want to clone fobs and RFID tags and things like that. It's not the world I live in, so I'm not sure what the value is there, but just a universal remote in general to replace all the remotes that I have would be kind of handy. Of course, if you lose that one, then you've got a problem. You've got all those other remotes that you threw in a drawer somewhere, you have to go dig them out again. But it's an interesting tool, and they have raised over $800,000 on a $10,000 goal. So obviously there's a lot of other people who think this is also pretty cool and are looking to get their hands on it. So I would imagine they're going to be able to get this made and released, and if it works anything like they're suggesting, it could be a pretty cool project. But I also think that there's probably just a lot that you're meant to do with it that I don't, doesn't relate to my world. So, and it definitely using the hacker, talking about hackers in there makes me think that there's probably uses for this tool that, not everybody would be on board with. So that's definitely a possible downside or red flag to this that would make me think, maybe it's not as good as just the general remote tool. The universal remote replacement, the other side of it for hacking, is a downside. So I don't know, interesting idea. And it looks like, again, they've got plenty of money to get it made. So we'll see how it goes from here.